Harrison, and I'm today talking to Anna Whitlam in the first of our series, Corporate Affairs Insights on Moving Beyond the Crisis. Anna, you've had a huge amount of experience putting the right teams in the right corporates, in the right companies. What exactly are the most successful teams doing at the moment?
So I reflect on three things that the most successful teams are doing. The first is communication. So we can't communicate more right now. Communication internally and externally with our stakeholders. One of the most successful outputs of this time, if we can see that there is any silver lining, is the emphasis on the value of communications. The second element that I see really successful teams doing is prioritising. So being really clear on what's important. I think whilst we work from home, you know, days turn into nights and nights turn into weekends, and it's hard to know what's important. So impact over, impact and quality over ticking the box, so over activity and being really clear on what needs to happen and when. And the third one is that they're focused very much so on being connected with one another. So, you know, we're used to the corridor conversation that we have when we're all operating in the same office. We're used to sitting around tables together and discussing things, and particularly communications professionals at their very heart and soul is about being with others and communicating with others. So enabling, providing, using technology to enable, you know, continued connectedness is very, very important.
You know, and during a crisis, of course, employees, stakeholders and individuals just want more communication. People want to know exactly what is going on right now. Is it possible to over-communicate in a crisis?
I don't think it is. You know, if you look at all of the theory, it all says, or it all points to the fact that you can never over-communicate. Being clear and consistent is what we're asking of our leaders, and being able to provide them with the channels that support the clear and consistent communication is only going to deliver greater certainty for stakeholders and employees alike, which can only be good for organisations moving forward.
When we're talking about these successful teams and the teams that are really adding values to organisations right now, what are the traps and the pitfalls that they are avoiding successfully?
The one thing that they do need to watch out for, and that we're starting to see, is that the leaders of communications and corporate affairs functions are starting to burn out. You know, we love the chase of trying to resolve a problem in any situation. However, they need to be mindful of their own burnout or mental health and wellness, as we need to try and sustain our resilience through this period.
Anna, thank you so much for talking today. It's been great to have this conversation. Anna Whitlam from AWPeople.
Thank you.